Good morning, y'all. It's day 25. I'm leaving the cozy, comfy shelter of the Super 8 in Daleville to head up into the mountains again. And supposed to get some rain here in a minute. And looks like it's going to be kind of heavy, but I ain't got time to be sitting in the hotel room. I got 19 miles to get to the McAfee Knob trailhead today to get picked up by Mimi and Mushroom. So I'm gonna get on with it and just suffer through this. It's supposed to warm up and the rain's not supposed to last for very long, so hopefully it'll be good. So y'all take care and I'll show you what I see. Alrighty, we'll see you. Bye-bye. Alrighty, I'm like 30 minutes into the hike and just starting to climb and it's starting to rain. There's a line of storms that is running through here in about another hour or so that I'm gonna have to pass through. So we're gonna find out what this is all about here in just a little bit. I'll let you know how I do. Okay, here I go. Hear that? Those buzzy power lines? Sounds like it's raining, but it's not. It's like it must be the rain or the moisture in the air just bouncing off that electricity or something. Last year, Mushroom must have got a static discharge off of these power lines right here, and it freaked her out. She didn't like going under the power lines after that. And I'm just a little bit nervous too. I don't want to get no static electrical discharge either. But I'm gonna go through it right now. Usually there's a nice view, but it's a socked in money shot today. All you got is these buzzy power lines. And for some reason they're kind of creeping me out a little bit. So I walked through there just as fast as I could. There's a reservoir down there. Can't remember the name of it. But it's kind of got a neat shape. It just kind of makes like a hook or a kind of a quarter moon shape as it wraps around. We're gonna just kind of wrap around it. And I mean, it's really hard to tell right now, but I think that little mountain back behind the one in front of it is Tinker Cliffs. Well, everybody. It's day 25. I just picked up Thruhiker number 24 and 25. And number 25 just happened to be Stella. Pretty cool. I've been watching her videos for a few years. And I was looking forward to meeting her, but I didn't figure I'd be meeting her this soon. I thought maybe she'd be a little further down the trail. She's cruising right up this trail. So that's pretty awesome. Got myself a picture. I tried not to go all fanboy on her because you know how that is. You don't want to be doing that to all the YouTubers out there. But it was nice to meet her. She's a very nice young lady. And if you haven't heard of her or don't know about her, her channel name is Stella Hikes. And she is hiking north, going to Katahdin. And maybe I'll see her again on the second leg of the flip-floppy thing. All right, y'all. Isn't that neat? Just kind of wraps right around that mountain. Man, Daleville's like power line central. When it's really clear, there's like 5 or 6 of them all around here, I think. Yeah, so we're going over there. No. We're just gonna keep following this reservoir until we get over to where those clouds are. Look at the foggy fog conditions over there. I think I'm gonna have to walk through that if it persists. Check that out. That's pretty cool. I think that's sandstone. You know, I've noticed that in areas where I think sandstone is, there's like kind of this brownish, real sandy like soil. And you can kind of almost get the gritty feel of the sandiness of that particular rock. Also, what looks like sandstone, it appears like that's where the blueberries and the mountain laurels and the rhododendrons like to grow. And if I'm not mistaken, they like acidic soil. And I think that sandstone brings on acidic soil versus like limestone, which, you know, if you got limestone, or if you want to make your soil more basic, you're going to add lime to that. And look at the weathering patterns. The sandstone gets weathered by the wind so much easier than the other rocks. I'm pretty sure that's sandstone. I'm gonna say it is until somebody else tells me differently. This is just some really neat stuff here. Look at this wall of rock that got uplifted. This one fell down. Boom! But that was a day. Check it out. Amazing. That's a money shot right there, if you ask me. Really cool. Really, really cool stuff. And there you have it, folks. Just like that, unceremoniously, Pink Hot Dog has crossed the 300-mile mark. 300 miles. Got my medal. Well, 26 and 27 are in the bag today. A couple of young kids just blew by me. They did not want to stop and talk. So, I don't even know their names. Just bagged 2 more. Up to 29 now. They didn't want to stop and talk either. I think these guys coming down off this mountain are cold. They all look all huddled up and cold. They stayed up here last night, and probably this rain and this kind of nasty cold wind that we got right now probably froze them up. And they're probably looking really forward to that Super 8 shelter, is my guess. Or whatever shelter they find in Daleville. And maybe that Mexican restaurant. Alrighty. Oh yeah, and one bit of gear that I forgot to talk about yesterday was my sleeping pad. And my sleeping pad's fine. I think what was going on was on those really cold nights, starting with the Priest and the next 2 or 3 or whatever, that it was getting so cold that the air was just getting so dense inside the pad that it was losing its buoyancy. I mean, that's all I can really think of anyways. Because I was just waking up at 4 or 5 in the morning and I'm almost touching the ground here. I can feel the cold ground. And then I'd put a couple of puffs of air in there and I'd be fine again. Well, the last 2 nights on the way to Daleville, I didn't have any problems at all. My pad wasn't leaking. I didn't have to blow it up or anything. So I think that's what was happening. So if you get caught out in a real cold weather like that, you might have to expect that you are going to have to give a couple more puffs to that sleeping pad at some point in time in the middle of the night to keep yourself off the ground. Because just as soon as you start to get real close to the ground, you can feel it. And it's cold. If I have a quilt on, so I don't have anything under me except for my sleeping pad. And its insulation qualities are all that's keeping me warm. And if it isn't working, I'm going to be suffering. But it's working. Thought I'd tell you guys that. I think this is Lambert's Meadow campsite. Some nice camping right here along the stream. This might not be Lambert's Meadow campsite, but I know there's a campsite real close to the Lambert Meadow shelter. I think it's Lambert Meadow shelter. And I'm getting pretty close to that as well. If that's not it, I don't know, it's pretty nice, man. You can put tent after tent after tent down there. You can have yourself a big old festival down here. Just caught up with Weatherman. He's number 30. He was sitting down at Lambert's Meadow shelter to take a break and eat some lunch. Well, y'all, here I am. Virginia's Triple Crown, the first jewel, Tinker Cliffs. These big, gigantic stones run all along this ledge right here. And sometimes the trail is literally like right next to these big chasms in the stones. Unfortunately, you ain't getting no money shot up here. You're going to have to paint your own picture. Let's get on over to McAfee's Knob. You're supposed to get sunny around 2, and I'm supposed to get there around 2:30, so I think that might do the trick. We'll be able to get a money shot there, and it'll be the money shot of the day. Just ran into a whole posse of through hikers down there in that little hole. There's 7 of them down there. A nice little tramily. So that's bringing us up to 37. And that makes like 14 today. Dang, Daleville's gonna be busy. It's almost 2 o'clock and this low cloud cover. Well, I mean, we're up like 25 or 2,600 feet, so low to me. But this cloud cover is just persistent. Local weather said it's supposed to clear up and be sunny at around 2 o'clock, and it's almost 2 o'clock. It's a 1:45 right now. So unless something magical happens, I don't know. I'm right at the base of the climb for McAfee's Knob, so I'm just about ready to start heading on up there. It's like a 1.8 mile hike, so it's kind of long. It'll take a minute. Alrighty guys, look at this. I'm up at the top, just about to arrive at the knob, and the sky is clear as a bell. So I think I'm gonna get a good view up here. Let's go check it out. Alrighty, here we are. That's your money shot of the day, right there. That's Tinker Cliffs right over there. That's where I was previously. Very nice. That's very pretty. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Nice one. Alrighty. Day hiker heaven up here. I'm not gonna get my picture taken on the stone today. I'm gonna save the one I had from before. Okay guys, I'm going downtown. Mimi and Mushroom are waiting for me. What a difference a few hours makes. It's beautifully sunny out here now. I think temperature's warmed up to about 70 degrees. And there's a light breeze. It's beautiful. I got up there to McAfee's Knob just in time. And just in time to see a bunch of day hikers up there. Just clustered around the whole thing. That was one of the other reasons, like last year, where Mushroom and I, we just decided to sit down at the shelter until the end of the day. Let all the people clear out of there so we could kind of have that place to ourselves and maybe see a nice sunset. And we had it all to ourselves, except for the 2 young ladies that had a cat that they brought up there with them. They brought that cat up there in their backpack. That was pretty cool. That was a moment, I'll tell you. So right now, I have 3 miles or so to do this. It's almost a celebrity trail, not really quite. It's wide because, you know, a lot of people walk up this thing every day. And so I just have to get down to Mushroom and Mimi. And I got McDonald's on my mind unless they got something else planned for food. But I'm gonna need some nourishment as soon as possible. That is the truth. The big sandstone, giant sandstone monolith. I don't know if you call it a monolith or not, but those big stones up there, just amazing. Tinker Cliff was pretty cool too. I wish we got those views, but you can't have everything, they say. That's what Mom used to say. You can't have everything you want, Eric. All right, I'm going downtown. Well, look who I found.
I'm going to get the hot dog. Maybe I will go there farther.
Very nice. Good to see you, darling.
You're a rock star.
Oh, I'm a rock star, huh?
Yeah.
I came down this mountain pretty fast just so I could see you. You gonna give me a hug or a kiss?
Okay, we'll give you a hug now. You're very, very fast.
Yeah, very nice.
I can't believe you're fast. Wow. Your face is really small. Whoa. You hiked 19 miles.
Yeah.
You're a rock star, dude.
The coming down's okay.
Really?
It's the going up that hurts.
Oh. You are very early.
Huh? No,
You're
I'm
very
right on
early.
time. I told you 4:30. It's almost 4:30. Let's
Okay,
go.
okay, let's go now. Let's get you McDonald's. I don't
Yeah.
have food for you.
Okay.
Nice one. And right now, it's hard.
Hiking with Mushroom. Have to listen to her complaining all the time.
Don't worry, we almost there at the parking lot. Pink hot dog.
That's what she said before.
Yeah.
And we're not even close to the parking lot.
But my birthday is hard very fast.
Yep.
I'm not used to it hiking anymore.
Nope. You're just a gardener now, darling.
No, I'm a flower farmer.
A flower farmer.
I'm not a gardener.
Okay. Sorry. Come on.
Did you hear me?
Yep, that's why I came out.
There's Mimi, our #1 trail angel.
Really? Did you hear me?
I did. I heard you up there.
You always hear me because I have a
That's Jack and Daisy.
Oh, fuck.
And that's Mushroom,
I don't want to get you.
the rescuers.
How far do you have to go?
Before the shelter.
Ah,
I see him just like going down.
Ladies, I need some nourishment.
okay, let's go.
Okay, let's go now.
Okay, let's go.
You don't have TV in there.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, you can sleep very good.
That made me complain when I can't watch my shows.
How's you sleep last night? baby?
Continue
You don't
straight
know.
for 30 minutes to State
Alrighty,
Route 40,
everybody.
Old Franklin Turnpike, State Route 40 toward
That's a
Rocky
wrap
Mount,
on day
Vietnam.
25. I just pulled off almost another 20-mile day. And started the day in the rain. And it was chilly. But I got to meet Stella. So happy about that. And the rest of the day, almost the whole day, was foggy until I got almost all the way up to McAfee's Knob. And then it just, the skies parted. I think Mushroom was down there praying to Papa Jesus to make those clouds go away so we could get our money shots.
I thought you were the one who's praying.
You don't listen to me, darling. So I'm on my way home right now. I'm going to take 2 days off. Tomorrow to just relax, and then Monday to go to the doctor and find out what he thinks we should do about my knee. However, the last 2 days, I've really pushed myself. 22 yesterday, 20 today, and my knee has been perfect. I haven't had a little pain. Nothing coming out of that knee is worrisome at this point. So, I don't know. We'll just find out what he has to say about it, and then make our plan and go from there. But when I come back on Tuesday, I'm going to get back on the trail right at that same spot. Mimi offered to take me up the trail a little ways, but I told her no, I'm not a cheater. And it's good to see them both, and I'm happy to be going back home for a couple of days. So y'all take care, and I'll keep in touch and let you know what's going on. All right, bye-bye. Say bye, Mushroom.
Bye-bye.